Oh, that's cool.
All right, so I'm going to teach you how to build your own drum kit.
Cool.
And then we're going to, instead of just working horizontally across the top row, we're going to start going up and down as well, okay? And then we're going to learn about backbeats. Okay, so will you do me a favor and navigate over to drums for me?
Drums.
And then if you go to the very top of this part of the menu, you can see there's one that just says drum rack, right?
Yeah, I was looking at that earlier, not knowing what it was.
So double click on the drum rack. All right, so you see we have the drum rack, but it's empty. There's no sounds in it, right? So we're gonna actually pick our own sounds.
Really?
So if you go up to here, does it say drum hits?
Yeah.
Okay, so disclose, there you go. And then let's go into kicks. Let's pick a kick, a hi-hat, and a snare. All right, so let's preview these kicks and decide which one we're into.
I like the one.
The funky one?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's 2 up. That one? Okay,
Yeah.
so click on this and then drag it to this bottom left-hand square.
There.
Perfect. Okay, so press note over here on the controller. Let's go into note mode.
No.
I think we accidentally launched that clip. Okay, so you can see there's the kick drum that we placed on there. Right?
I don't
so
have
right
any.
now we only have the kick there. So let's
drum with only a kick.
let's close the kick category and let's go into the claps. The claps are my favorite.
I like.
Right? Who doesn't love a clap? Ooh.
I like that one.
Yeah,
The one where there's like multiple claps happening?
I like tap dancing.
Okay, so pick one of those.
Yeah.
And then let's pull it and put it on the square next to
That.
Perfect. All right, so let's get everybody in on this. Ooh.
You should have like a little cage that will like form up around it so we don't touch it when you don't want us to. Because we can't resist pushing buttons.
Resist it.
Is pushing buttons.
All right, well, how about you push some buttons on this laptop?
Ooh,
So close the clap category and let's put a snare on there.
Okay, so
Close the clap.
you just click clap.
Mm-hmm.
So
And then we'll go to the snares.
Shaker.
Snare.
Oh,
Or tamborine's cool too. Let's do a tambourine. That might be fun.
okay. Sorry.
So let's pick one of these samples.
You walk.
Yeah.
I did nothing. I go up one. I go up 2.
You like that one?
That one sounds like
like-
broken glass.
They all do.
In
like
a
that
good
one.
way? In a cool way?
Almost
Yeah.
like a big boom.
The
So this
tambourine.
one?
Yeah, and let's put it on the second row.
This.
Just someplace else. Yeah, sure.
There.
Okay, perfect. So let's do the last one here. Look, I turned it off. I fooled you. That's how I'm gonna bypass your
How do you turn it off?
need to press
Oh,
buttons.
I know how to
There's a
turn it
power button
off.
on the top.
No.
Okay, your turn. Now let's add whatever you want.
Should we add a snare now?
Sure.
I like the first one so far.
Yeah.
First one? Yeah, first one.
All right. No need to
Should I
search when you know you
drag
got
it
what you
here?
wanted. Sure.
Perfect.
Okay,
big
so we got
square.
4 sounds. There's 4 of us. All right. So you're gonna follow me here. We're gonna start over here. Okay, so we have the 4 sounds, right? So I want you to pick, create a 2-bar loop. You remember how to dictate loop length? Over here. Press 2 bars. So we got 2 measures. All right, now we're going. So let's start with that kick sound.
Yeah.
Okay, so there you go. And quantize it. I'm just gonna turn the sound up really quickly so we're got some good action happening here. Okay, perfect. Oh, we're editing our patterns.
Whoa. Yeah, just gently tap it.
Why don't you punch in, and then when it comes back around, you hit it.
Ready? Oh.
And then quantize it. It should work. Oh, she deleted it. Try again.
Close enough.
Okay, so punch out. All right, so here's the next portion to this, right?
Ooh, portion.
So I'm gonna go back to the session. So we've got one clip here, right, in this track. So what I want to do is I want to duplicate this clip and put it here so that we can keep building on top of it, and then we'll have multiple variations of a drum pattern that we can always play with. All right.
So you have one with the
I have not actually clicking the duplicate button. I meant to click delete.
So if you just press duplicate. Oh, good save.
So you can have one with just the kick, and then one with the kick and another drum, and then one with the kick and another drum and another drum.
Exactly.
And another one with
So the way we're going to do this, if you just hit duplicate, it's going to create a whole nother row for you, which is not what we want to do. We just want to duplicate this one clip, all right? So we're going to hold down duplicate, and then we're going to press on the clip that we want to duplicate, right? And then we're going to continue working on this one. So this is the one that's playing, right? But I want to be working on this one. So I'm going to press this square, and then now I'm working here, all right? So go back into note mode.
Can I pick one now?
Yeah, pick one of these other sounds, and let's keep layering. Well, you said you know how to use the repeat function, right? Did you already learn?
You mean I know how to use these because they're fourth notes and stuff.
Okay, so here's the next thing I'm going to show you, all right? Actually, keep going, and then we'll do repeat next.
Oh.
Quantize.
Yeah, and then I want to add every 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2.
I like how there's variations in the level of the sound.
Okay, for when you add one with just your finger, can you make it so it's like not as loud?
So if you hold down here, you can see there's a velocity. Velocity comes up, and then you can make it quieter or softer. The lower the number, the less loud it's going to be. So I'm just quickly lowering all of these ones so they're not super loud.
I like how the color changes too.
It does. The darker the note is, the more amplitude you're getting out of it.
So what if I hold it down for a while and will it turn?
No, but you can hold down accent and make it more blue. Okay, so turn this down a little bit. Okay, perfect. So I want you to go back into the session and duplicate that clip. Did you remember how to do it? You want to hit the one you want to duplicate. Okay, cool. So now go into this next clip. All right.
How does duplicating help?
Oh, it'll all it shall reveal itself.
And then can you like delete the ones you don't want anymore? Or oh wait, can you make it so it goes like to the first and the second and the third?
Sounds like
Quantize. Okay, so duplicate the clip the way that So there's a button over here that says repeat. I want you to press repeat. Okay, so it's flashing now, right?
Yeah.
And you can see this fraction is
it's
red.
red.
So if you press that square that you were messing with and hold it down. Now I want one of you to choose a different fraction.
Biggest one. Try that one.
Ah!
Right, so you guys know that, do you know how fractions work? I'm assuming you know more about fractions than I do.
What does the T mean?
Triplet, 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 triplet.
It's very fast.
Okay. So if the harder you press, the louder it's going to be. Why don't you try pressing it soft and then hard in the middle of the... Okay, so you go ahead and record this pattern. When you're ready, do some sort of a 16th note pattern.
I can try again. It's gone. I'm confused.
I think we just unduplicated the thing. Will you
Oops.
hold down that option key for me? Just press and hold option. Okay, we're back where we were.
Yes.
Punch out. So there's no need to quantize in this respect.
Kind of loud.
It is kind of loud. Alright, so actually hit volume over here for me. So this is the drum track, right? You can see it's red. So we can turn down the entire volume of this whole thing. I'm going to turn the metronome off too. Okay, perfect. So we've got ourselves...
Why will we duplicate?
Okay, so now let's mess with it. Go back to the session. Different parts of songs have different clips. These are ready to be armed, so I just unarmed the track. But let's switch around.
Oh, that's cool. I thought I was only
So
doing
only one
something
can play
like
at a
that.
time, right? And when you press a button, it's gonna happen on the next downbeat. So now you have different variations of this drum pattern that you can use in your song, right? It doesn't have to be the same beat the whole time. Now you have many different patterns that you can use. Okay, so let's stick with one of these first two. Maybe the second one is a good place to continue composing on top of. So then from there, you would just go through the same process of, loading another instrument onto a MIDI track, and then you can actually pick which squares you want to record into. Let's do that actually. Let's load me an instrument onto a MIDI track.
I didn't learn what the audio track things are.
We're gonna stick with MIDI today, but you're definitely gonna have the opportunity to record audio in the future.
Wait, does that mean like you like?
Is that when you talk into it like
That's exactly what it means. Yeah.
And then you add it into your damn beat.
A lot of times I use the microphone that's inside of my computer and I sing into it and I sing into a square. And that's always fun for me.
So you can say like that.
Okay, double click. Put that on there. So you pick the sound. Let's have you do a pattern for us. So you can see actually we're recording into this space already. So let's punch out for now. And you come up with what you want to do.
Alright, it's
That's
hard
cool.
being the first
I
one.
like that.
You started.
Ready? Ready? You want to turn
I'm
the
ready.
metronome? You want to turn the metronome? You ready?
How is that enough?
Turn off. Nice.
I didn't have to go on for that long, did I?
That's
probably shouldn't have.
Can you like
think
slide
it's
this
good.
over to
That's
like
really good.
make sure like it's not like a big
Oh,
pause?
it's no longer glowing.
Look at that. She just changed the stop marker. Look at that. Okay, so now let's stop this clip. Go back into the session. So just this clip. Then stop it. Don't stop the whole thing. I want the drums to keep going. This isn't accidentally made an empty one. So turn this track off. Perfect. That one's empty, I believe. Oh, it looks like there's 2 little pieces in it. I know, but that one's not useful to us. So actually what I want you to do is hold down delete, hold it down, and then press that one so it's gone. Okay?
What's in this one?
That's the one we just did.
Oh.
So now let's make something on this clip. So I want you to click over here using the computer. Just click on it. Okay. Note. You come up with a new pattern, same sound.
Oh, same sound?
Mm-hmm. That's really cool. All right, record it.
Montage?
Yeah, I would. Why not, right? Why not? Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing here. So I want you to go back to the session and stop this. Let's use this one, the one below it. So press that to stop it. We've got it selected. Okay. So we're gonna go over here and I'm just gonna click on this slot for you now. So I'm telling it that we're gonna record into the clip below it. So now go over to note and record another pattern, same noise.
It's actually pretty easy.
Wait, can you like combine like all 3? Make like really cool.
Sure. Last time.
Pause. I hate pauses.
So let's do it from here. Go to the session. Stop this track.
I'm trying to move the stop.
Okay, so why don't you record your pattern into this one up here that we didn't use. So let's click on it. Okay, we're gonna arm the track here. And so we're gonna record into that slot. You're already prepped for it. So why don't you try using, try using the repeat function in this sense as well. So hit repeat.
Oh, that'd be cool with the guitar now. That saves you a lot of tapping.
It does. It does save you a lot of tapping. Record it. Okay. Okay, cool. So let's go back into the session. We're gonna stop everything for a moment here. So I stopped all the clips, right? We got 4 different drum clips, and we have 4 different types of patterns with the same sound, right? So here's where the fun part comes in. We're gonna lay this into the arrangement.
What?
So we can have it in a shareable form.
What?
Right? I know, what? Exactly. So, get ready.
Okay.
Ready for this?
Something.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be amazing.
So I want you to press tab on the computer's keyboard over there.
Right there.
So this is the timeline, right? And actually, will you hit this little triangle for me? So we're gonna make a little bit more space.
Can you do that on the post, or do you have to go into the computer?
You have to use the screen to perform
Okay.
this function. So most software, like music, when you hear a song, there's a beginning, there's a middle, there's an end, right? There's parts
It's not
that
just
go,
the same thing over and over and over again.
and then it's not just us randomly pressing buttons, right? So we need to put this in a shareable form in the timeline. So there's this up here. It's called the transport, and I want you to click on stop. Click stop 2 times, so you can see this number is going to go back to 1, 1, 1, right? So we're at the beginning, and then press record up here. So this is like the master record. We've pressed record many times, but just on the small clips. But this
I was
is like
wondering how you could do
the end
this.
all of what we're doing.
I was just wondering,
right?
how did you do this? How do you do this?
It's happening. Okay. So how's the song gonna start? We've got all these clips here.
I think we should start with the kick.
Okay. So which one was the kick?
That one.
Do it. So you see here it is being recorded into the timeline. So what happens now? Let's go around in a circle. What's the next clip we're gonna do?
When can I stop?
If you want to stop something, you've got to hit an empty square. Okay, let's keep going around.
It's probably gonna sound very bad. This song's probably gonna sound kind of bad.
So can you see over there how it's happening in here?
That's amazing.
Okay, so let's turn it off. Let's turn one of them off at a time. We need an ending to our song. Woo!
Let's listen to it.
Okay, so let's press stop here, and all right, so see this little tiny orange square here? This is gonna let us go back to our arrangement. So if you click it, then this will become bold, right? And then you can click anywhere up here.
Can you
Click
snip
there,
any
and
part
it'll,
out?
well, I'll
if you
show
don't
you how
want
you can edit it. If you just click anywhere in the timeline there, yeah, like where the little sound icon is, just click and then press spacebar. Are we starting from the beginning? Just click anywhere like around here.
Here?
Maybe a little bit lower. Click. Spacebar.
Well, I was like looking at this, but I couldn't figure like how to cut it.
So now we can jump around, right? So let me show you a few of the commands.
And we're listening only to the. This is why we're listening only to the synth part, not the drum part.
The drum part's up here and the synth
Yes.
part's down here. So you can lay them in however you want. You can perform them in, and then when you're done, you can expand and contract. See if I go to the side of the region here, there's a little bracket, just like expanding over here, how we change the start and the stop markers. You can duplicate. You can use Command D and duplicate. You can grab it on its top and move it over here. And you can
make
do
this
this
one longer?
with all of it. We could make any of them longer, any of them shorter.
Well, can you like maybe you only want like part of this, but you can like snip out like
Can
the
you like
middle of it?
over? It's like cool.
Try doing it. Show me what you want to do.
Like, cause what if you you want to like instead of having these one big long part, you just want to like cut it in half somewhere.
So put click where you want to cut it. So you want this to be half as long?
I mean, kind of like so. You, basically, instead of like putting it as half as long, but like cut out a middle of it.
Sure. Okay, so
Okay.
highlight the part that you want to have gone, just like highlighting text. So let go, and then go into this section and just highlight it. Click, drag. Okay, so now press delete. Gone.
Let's see what it sounds like.
Let's hear it.
So
Probably
navigate
sounds
to
good.
near where that happens.
I want to see what the entire thing sounds like soon.
Here, you have to bring it to the front.
So at the beginning.
Yeah, so we've got this empty space in the beginning, right? Because I was talking, I was explaining something to you, and so this is me talking, and then eventually we're
okay.
gonna get to where it comes in, right? So this is how you're gonna get multiple patterns on one piece.
What's the little purple thing mean up here at the very top?
That's just the color of the track, right? Like this is purple, this one's blue, this one's white, and every time you open a session, each track is gonna be a different color just by default.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So now that we've got our beat together, right? Let's say we spent a bunch of time on this, we got it all edited in the order that we wanted it to be in. We're gonna just highlight the entire thing, right? The entire area that we want to share.
And now.
And then you go up to File, Export, Audio, Video. Whoa, I don't want it to do that. And then you're just gonna click Export, you're gonna give it a name, and you're gonna save it right into wherever the folder was that you were working on, and you're gonna have a WAV file, right? And then we can send that to you, we can email it to you, you can play it in your car, you can share it with your friends, you can put it on YouTube, Beyonce's gonna find you.
So can you mess around with it now?
Yeah, totally. I want you, okay, the goal is to walk away today with a beat, okay? Something exportable. So when you get to the point where you're ready to share, raise your hand and we'll come over and help you make it happen.